Bo up there with Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then Jay Tucker. Tate in at the small forward position. And for the Hornets, post pairing is Washington along with Zeller. All out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Hayward in at the small forward. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
Kevin, there's only one opening night each year, and it creates an atmosphere and a buzz that you can't duplicate any other time. So that in and of itself always makes it special, and I always look forward to that opening night.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Ball dishes to Hayward. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. Passes it to Tucker. Oladipo for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, good shot selection there from Oladipo. Part of what makes him efficient on offense.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I got to talk to James Borrego a bit a few minutes ago. He knows that John Wall presents a challenge for them, especially when he can get inside. Coach said Wall is such a fantastic finisher, you have to do your work early, out on the perimeter. Once he gets by you, it's already too late. So they'll have to do everything they can to keep defenders in front of him. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Hayward with the block. Out to the right wing. Here's Zeller. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. For Charlotte, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Rozier with the ball. Back to Hayward. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Zeller passes to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Clark, he's proving to be one of the more explosive players in the league. Scary Terry.
He has the build of a boxer, Greg, in some ways. Great muscle definition, really quick in all aspects. You notice nobody really ever messes with this guy. He's quiet, and those guys often are the scariest because you know they're tough when they don't say much. And his style of play is pretty much fear-striking as well.
And that one misses.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1", but you know what? They held their own.
And he's good on the second. And of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
Now, here's Rozier. Here's Zeller. Takes the 12-footer and hits. It's a tie ball game.
There's Zeller finding some work outside the paint on offense. Boy, and I really like the mechanics of that jump shot. No wasted motion.
Here's Oladipo. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Oladipo's got 5 points so far. Pass to Washington. Hayward outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And that one drops for him.
And this is what Hayward is out here to do. He's a scorer and does a nice job capitalizing on that possession.
Oladipo, the pass to Wall. There's the triple. He doesn't hit that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Oladipo, the pass to Cousins. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier. Last year, getting it done. 17th in three-point field goal percentage. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. It's Oladipo on the wing. That's tipped and stolen by Hayward. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Wall outside, but they recover it. Hornets with the rebound. Now Zeller. Hayward outside. Washington finds Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Zeller. And here is Ball. Lets it go from deep. Charlotte again missing. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 4-point game. A second chance effort. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, it's hard to overstate the strength of Oladipo. Sometimes you just can't shake this guy off his shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That free throw good from Oladipo. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Washington after Eric Gordon's bucket. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Now here's Oladipo. 8 points for him. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, he carves defenses to pieces. Victor Oladipo is fantastic at slithering his way inside.
Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Charlotte moving it around. Hayward outside for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hayward's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets. Oladipo against Ball. Outside, Wall. Oladipo outside. Going inside, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Now here's Hayward. He's got 8. Ball no good. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Oladipo finds Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Miles Bridges.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Daniel House has checked in for Cousins, and David Nwaba is subbed in for John Wall. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Rozier, the pass to Monk. There's the drive. A beautiful reverse layup.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
Now here's Gordon. Last game, 26 points. Oladipo outside. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Oladipo's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Bridges passes to Rozier. Drives to the hoop. Monk, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Monk's got his second basket of the game.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Rozier. The pass to Monk. Three-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. Oladipo finds Gordon. Passes it to House. Back to Gordon. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Martin, the pass to Biyombo. Kicks it to Monk. Launches it. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Malik Monk, how he performed last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
First one falls for him.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
Martin's checked in for Rozier. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And in a positionless league, Clark, those classic tweeners like Miles Bridges, who used to have trouble finding a role, are now pivotal to a team's success.
Yeah, you know, he's a real high-character kid when you look at Bridges, so you knew he was going to have a chance to max out his potential. A great athlete. He can play multiple positions. You can use him in a lot of different lineups. Still working on his three-point shot, but I'm sure he'll get better at that, and he's also trying to become a better passer, but he's the kind of guy that you want on your team because he gives you a lot of versatility and value.
The Hornets shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Monk, the pass to Biyombo. Back to Monk. Outside, Martin. Bridges, no one around him. And another three for Charlotte.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Now here's Gordon. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Charlotte leading by 3. Pass to Martin. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Martin. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
Here is House. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. "17 seconds left in the first. Monk with the ball. One second left, and no good on the last second attempt this time. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Monk is out there with ball. Then it's Bridges. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Now Washington after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Bridges, and taken away by Brown. Cousins with it. Washington's on him. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Cousins, no good.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Zeller, he's checked in for Bridges. Now here's Gordon. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, House. Ball with the rebound.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Now Monk. He's got 10. Hayward dishes the ball. For the three. Washington, that's good. Washington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Wall. He had 27 points last game. Dishes to Cousins. Houston moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Houston. Hornets leading by 8. Outside, Ball. Right wing. And here is Monk. Feeds to Zeller. Here's Washington. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
You know, Cousins was part of the U.S. national team that won gold back in 2016. He said it was always a dream to play for his country, and when he got the chance, he didn't waste it.
Now here's Hayward. 10 points for him. It's good from long range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Tate the pass to Wall. To the inside. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Screen by Cousins. Knocked away. Gordon against Ball. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rockets trailed by 11. Now here's Wall. Takes it inside, and Wall with the slam.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Now here's Hayward. 13 points in the game. Over Brown. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. And Wall with the slam.
Tell you one thing, it's a bonus to have a guard who can flush it like that. I mean, Wall gets up high on these jams.
Washington kicks to Rozier. Pass the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Zeller.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
Cousins with a screen for Wall. The feed now to Cousins. Over Zeller. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Rozier. He has 7. There's the pass to Zeller. Here's Washington. Beyond the arc. And Eric Gordon pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown dishes the Wall. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Rozier with the ball. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
Charlotte shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Houston making a switch here. Waba's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Rozier.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility and his production has increased too.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
To the paint. And Hayward at the stuff.
Oh, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Cousins with a screen on Rozier. From deep, Wall. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And you look at what Zeller did on a per-minute basis last year, the scoring and rebounding were up.
And part of that, Greg, was that he also took more three-pointers than ever before. It's certainly not his game, but it seems like every big guy now has to at least be respectable from behind the arc, just the way the game is being played.
To the left side wing. Cousins with a screen for Wall. Passes to Tate. 5 to shoot. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there. Terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
For the Rockets, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cousins. And it's Oladipo in for Gordon. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done differently, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Now Wall. 8 points for him. That shot, no good. Here's Rozier. Outside, Martin. High post, Zeller. Rozier for 3. That shot missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Driving to the basket. Knocked loose. Rozier with the steal. Fires the 3. Charlotte gets it back. Outside for Martin. Shoots a 3. Doesn't go for him. And Houston the other way now. And here's Oladipo. 14 points for him. Tucker can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now, here's Rozier. 10 points for him. Oladipo with the ball. Now, Martin. Pass to Biyombo. The kick out to Rozier. The offensive rebound. Right side, Martin. They need this one. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Charlotte making some changes. Miles Bridges comes in for Cody Zeller. And it's Malik Monk in for Terry Rozier. And the Rockets making a change here as well. House is checked in. Off the inbound pass. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. House has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Poked loose. Martin the pass to Bridges. The dish to Oladipo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No quit in his game. Trying to get physical with Oladipo. He relishes that challenge.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Boy, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
The shot by Monk is no good. Rockets trail. To the middle. Waba kicks to Oladipo. Pass to House from outside the arc. The Hornets pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. Combo dishes to Monk. Over Oladipo. And that one hits back iron. The Rockets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Monk. And the pass to Washington. Good on the triple. Washington's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Oladipo. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oladipo has really embraced the go-to role. This guy can heat it up in a hurry.
Passes it to Monk. It's Martin on the wing. Tries a three. It doesn't go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bridges against Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper.
Count that one, an average long-range shooter. Oladipo makes enough to where you've got to respect his shot.
On its way from Monk for 2. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Victor Oladipo getting it done for Houston. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor, you ignited the team in the first half, but what do you need to do better in the second half?
Defense. We just got to do a better job defensively, including myself. I got to lead the pack defensively. I think when we do that, we're effective. And we're a great team on offense. When we move the ball and we share, we're a great team. Defensively, we got to tighten up a little bit, and we're going to do a better job of that in the second half.
We will see, Victor. Thank you for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them. In transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Charlotte.
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers go. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And that's all we have.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so in the game for the Rockets, P.J. Tucker is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Wall, and it's Tate, and at the 3, the small forward. And here's Oladipo. He's got 23, tipped away. And even 3-on-3 break. Zeller inside. He's guarded by Cousins. Hayward outside. Fires for 3. Wall grabs the board. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. They lead by 1. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 10. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shoots the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Rozier's got 13 points.
Rozier working hard to make an impact on the offensive end. Extremely productive from just about anywhere on the floor.
Nifty move. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up. The Rockets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hayward goes in. Pass to Washington. Charlotte moving it around. It's rebounded by Houston. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 25. Goes back up. It's tipped.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 6 points for him.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Poked away. Wall with the steal. Tate, the pass to Oladipo. There's a good screen. Lets a floater go. Cousins, no one around him, and another three for Houston.
Tell you what, Cousins knows he's got the green light to take these quick catch-and-shoot shots, and he's confident in doing so.
Knocks it loose, and the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Oladipo. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hayward outside. And the Hornets miss again. And here's Houston. They've got an 8-0 run. Wall taking his time here. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And checking out the numbers for Hayward. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
It's stolen by Wall. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 13. Hayward, that's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Houston.
From deep, Wall can't get it to go. Now 6 of 12 from the floor.
You know, for a young fella, P.J. Washington is starting to show some real skill as a trash talker. I mean, he said back in high school, some people are not mentally strong. So I try to get in their heads a little bit, and so far it seems to be working.
And it's Gordon missing. Hornets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Wall. Here's Cousins, and he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 5 points now this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
A nice shot by Wall.
And having a mature understanding of the game, Washington exploits any weakness he can find.
Greg, I like that word mature because that's the type of game he has. He's very aware, reads the floor and situations well, and then he executes. He's got a lot of polish and refinement in his game, and he's a value-utility guy who can make plays that help you win.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. So it'll be Terry Rozier shooting. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. The Hornets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Brown, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Shooting one.
That's good from Rozier. And one of the major pushes from NBA players was to get more people, Clark, out to vote.
Love it, Kevin. Again, creativity. Clearly, this circumstance and the climate of our country, the platform that NBA players and all athletes have to be able to voice their concerns and inspire and encourage and help others become aware of things that are not right and what we can do to influence and inspire change. All of that is part of our responsibility as human beings to try to live right and do right by others. The things I've seen from the players in their agitation and activation and commitment is inspiring, and it's compelling me to think about how I can be more and be better and do more and do better.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Now here's Wall. He's got 16. Driving inside. It's House outside and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Bridges, to the wing on the left. Monk kicks to Bridges. It's tipped. Now Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Martin's checked in for Charlotte. David Nwaba is checked in for Houston. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 14. He dishes it to Zeller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, that's a case where the defense was working hard to shut Zeller down, but he just kind of powered through to draw the foul.
And that one falls for Zeller.
You know, Zeller was a high draft pick. This guy was the 4th overall pick in his draft, but he's more of a blue-collar guy. Great work ethic and is eager to learn, always in learning mode.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Houston leading by 12. Wall passes to Cousins. They get a hand on it. Here is House. Lets the 3 fly. Hornets with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. High post Zeller. In the corner, it's Martin. And the Hornets miss again.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Wall dishes to Cousins. Outside Gordon. This one for 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Gordon's got 12.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Houston's gone to the 3-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. From deep, Wall, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And the tight defense there only seems to increase Wall's focus. Gives him a little extra lift on the jumper.
Here's Rozier, and the rejection by Cousins. Monk for 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
How about the level of concentration Monk has? Despite the defense being all over him, he doesn't rush or get overwhelmed at all. Stays calm.
The shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Outside Martin. He feeds it to Zeller. The kick out to Rozier. Bridges a screen on Gordon. Here's Rozier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Rozier doing a nice job working himself through contact to draw the foul.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. The first one falls.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Oladipo, he's checked in for John Wall. And so he hits both. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Oladipo. He's got 25. Fires from 14. No good from Cousins.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
To the right side. Bridges for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Nwaba's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Here's House. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Rozier the pass to Zeller. 1 for 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And here is Rozier. He's got 18. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, Bridges using his strength to get the and one to go and igniting his team in the process.
For Charlotte, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Martin's checked in for Rozier.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And he makes that one. Cousins has got 11 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Martin kicks to Monk. And the basket is good. 18 points for him.
And, you know, even with the defense draped all over him, Monk gets it done. I mean, when he's near the basket, he's really focused on scoring.
Now, here's Oladipo. That one goes in. Oladipo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Cousins against Martin. Oladipo taking his time here. That one, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Martin. Zeller. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you, but within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just a split second too long.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. Monk is out there with ball, and it's Zeller in center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points. And Nwaba has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 9, out to the wing. Bridges passes to Washington, and he drops it in from the low post.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Oladipo, good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Zeller up top. Out left to the wing. On for 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Ball against Oladipo. Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Bridges passes to Zeller. And it's Ball in the corner. 6 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Hayward's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Houston leading by 5. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, I tell you what, when he's operating in the pick and roll, Oladipo really hard to defend. He's outstanding at putting pressure on the defense.
Ball, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And stolen by Hayward. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's Nwaba missing. The Hornets shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Over to the left wing. The shot by Monk is no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Oladipo kicks to Wall. The pass to Tate. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Count it. Good. Oladipo's got 37.
Boy, Oladipo's really expanded his game, can do a lot of damage in a lot of different ways at the offensive end. Very polished.
Now, here's Ball. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Got a piece of it. Tucker the pass to Wall. That 3 off the mark. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Washington. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
It stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future. Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Rockets leading by 4. And Wall kicks to Cousins. Ball's knocked loose. Ball with it. He's picked up by Wall. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Charlotte no good that time either.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Tate the pass to Tucker. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Hits the 3-point bomb. Oladipo's got 40 points. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward at the elbow. Outside, Ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Ball's got 8 here in the quarter. Houston leading by 4. Oladipo outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Wall. Oladipo with a screen on Rozier. Wall. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hands it from downtown.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Cousins with a screen on Ball. Here's Oladipo. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Oladipo's got 42 in the game. Hornets trail by 3. Rozier looking around. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Ball finds Bridges. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Pass to Rozier. Hayward with the ball. To take the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Tate. Over Hayward. And Houston again with the bucket. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Cousins with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Cody Zeller's checked in for Bridges. Here's Zeller. Pass to Rozier. Now Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
He's off on the first.
Well, you look at a guy like Washington, talented, young, and continuing to get better. It's a lot of fun watching his progress.
He hits the second from the line.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Here's Oladipo. That shot off. Excellent D there from Ball. Now the pass to Washington. Passes it to Hayward. Banked in off the glass. Hayward's got 21.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And Cousins kicks it to Tucker. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Tucker's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Ball finds Washington. Now here's Hayward. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Oladipo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drives in. And then Cousins with the dunk.
That's not too difficult for DeMarcus Cousins now. I like that he doesn't settle for the layup there. Instead, throws it down.
Ball with the bucket.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Oladipo against Ball. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 44.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
High post Zeller. Over to the wing. Here's Washington. No good with the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense fouling.
And the first one drops.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Oladipo. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Out to Hayward. Charlotte moving it around. Rozier the pass to Ball. Here's the three. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Tate from deep. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 6 assists in the game. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Washington. Wall against Rozier. Hayward kicks to Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Ball no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The kick out to Oladipo. And another 3 for Houston.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hayward, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Hayward hits them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
There's the pick, and there's the pass to Cousins. Passes it to Tate, and stolen by Hayward. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That is his first foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Rockets leading by 3. Outside, Wall. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. .104 left here in the fourth quarter. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Zeller. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. Zeller trying to free himself up. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here he goes. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
What's up?
And that one misses.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. Hayward hits them both. .23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hayward goes in, and the rejection by Cousins.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rozier for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Washington. Misses the shot.
Yeah, a hard-nosed defender. Tucker gets up into your grill and tries to intimidate you.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Victor. You've been really playing well on offense of late. What's going right for you at that end of the floor?
Patience, man, experience, belief, faith, all the above, man. Just coming out here working on my game. I'm just going to continue to keep growing, continue to keep staying close to my teammates, continue to keep working hard, and continue to keep getting better.
That is a crowded locker room with all those things in there. Thanks, Victor. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.